Your personal list. You
Well,
want to do a runner-up real quick?
I do. I got 2 runners up, actually.
All right, go ahead.
My first one is Geese Howard
Yeah.
from Fatal Fury. King of Fighters, whatever.
Yep.
And my second runner up is M. Bison.
Perfect.
Yep.
Good runner-up.
People are probably like, oh, he should be in your top 10. These are my personal top 10s. This is mine.
Dude, let me tell you my runner-ups from Marvel and Cap. I wanted to add this, even though it's like...
Forgot about Marvel and Capcom.
Yeah, you know,
there's a lot of...
Still, I mean, you still got to count them. They're some of the best fighting games there are.
I know, man. I forgot all about it.
Dude, Wesker.
Yep.
From Capcom, Marvel and
nasty.
Capcom 3.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wesker was a beast, dude.
He was.
He had those damage buffs that he could do. He was just a beast. And Virgil was also really good. So the Capcom fighters were really good. Yeah. Virgil and Wesker. All right, Grant, let's go into the actual top 10. Your first one.
My first one is from Killer Instinct, and it is my favorite character on there, and it is Orchid. Orchid is my favorite character. And yes. And not only was she hot,
really good.
And she was really good. She was hot, and her ultra combo was easy to do. And I got really good on Super Nintendo. I got really good at that game. That's who I always play with. Yeah,
Orchid was great character design too.
Oh yeah,
great character design.
Now I don't want to. Do not please, Western game developers, don't touch it.
All right, Grant. Mine is Hamaru.
Okay.
From Samurai Showdown.
All right.
That's my boy. Dude, like that. There's one slash he had that would just take off like a quarter of the life.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Everyone, that heavy slash he leaned into.
Especially whenever he was red.
And then he had all the hurricane stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that dude was a beast, dude.
Yeah.
Loved him.
Oh, yeah.
But this game alone, the Samurai Showdown series, were really just some of my favorites from SNK. And he actually appeared also in, I think, King of Fighters too, like 15 or something like that. King of Fighters.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually was in there too. Yeah, that's my number 10, Grant.
All right. My number 9, E Honda.
E Honda, nice.
Yep, my boy. He was actually the first one. Yeah. Is that the only picture you can find?
That old school pixel, baby. That Street Fighter 2 pixel.
What's funny? What's the funny thing about E Honda? He had abs, but he was fat. But he had abs. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
It was always my motivation. I was like, when I was fat, I thought I could have abs, but I never could. But no, he was actually the first one I played with, just because he had the 100-hand slap, and it was the easiest move you can do, and it took off a shit ton of life. It was actually overpowered. Because if you got caught.
Lightning kick or whatever it was.
And then what made it more cheap is whenever Street Fighter Turbo came out, you can move. You can do it and then go across the screen with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my E Honda.
Okay, Grant. My number 9 is Jin Kazama.
Jin Kazama.
Yep. From Tekken. I always loved playing with him. The electric wind god fist.
Yep.
Used to just kill people all the time, man. I was so good with him. But yeah, he's my number 9. I actually got a couple of Tekken guys on my list. Kind of a little bit heavy Street Fighter, some Tekken, and a mix of Samurai Showdown and some others.
Okay.
And Mortal Kombat. I mean,
don't tell everybody.
You gotta go with Mortal Kombat. Yeah, but Jin is one of my favorites, and he's my number 9.
Okay, my number 8, my boy Terry Bogard. Fatal Fury. Whenever this game came out, I remember it was either him or Andy or God, I can't think of the Muay Thai guy. I can't think of his name. Joe Kasagi or whatever. I can't remember what his name is. Anyway, but Terry was cool, man, because he had the burn knuckle, and dude, it was like overpowered. So he was my favorite one.
The power wave and burn knuckle. Yep. And Fatal Fury and King of Fighters.
Yep.
Appeared in both. Okay, Grant. And of course, Street Fighter 6. He's a DLC guy.
That's right.
Yep, that's right. All right, Grant. Number 8. My number 8 is Sub-Zero, dude.
Okay.
I mean, besides another character, which I'll talk about later, Sub-Zero was one of my go-tos, even in Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
And going forward, Sub-Zero was always the OG, man. Freezing people and hitting them. And then when they fly up in the air, hit them with another freeze. If they're not blocking, dude, it was just so cheap. But also cool character. Honestly, most of the Mortal Kombat characters are all cool. Majority of them. But yeah, Sub-Zero's one of my favorites.
Are they all cool though? Because I can think of some shitty ones like Striker.
I said most of them were cool.
Hated him.
Yeah. Most of them were cool, Grant. Most of them.
Striker sucked. Who was the?
I didn't like some of the robot-looking guys.
No, I didn't like.
Cyrax was okay. The original.
Yeah.
Cyrax, and some of those I didn't like the other ones though. And they changed Smoke up a little bit because Smoke was like a bonus fight.
Yeah.
In the early ones, and then when they made him a playable character, and that eventually advanced him, I didn't like the later ones.
No, and then I hated Bo-Ray Cho.
Yeah,
the fat guy, like the master or whatever, because he like all his moves were like farting and shitting and burping and throwing up and all this stuff. He was like the drunken guy.
Melina and Katana, I like both of them.
Yeah.
Sonya Blade was good. Yeah, but anyway, what's your number 7?
Number 7 is Jin Kazama.
And there you go.
Yep. He was the first one I played with Tekken. Just because he was like the guy on the cover, you know what I mean? So I didn't know anything about Tekken at the time. I played, I thought it was going to be just like Virtua Fighter, which it wasn't, thank God. So he was the first one I played with. So I got really good with him, but there's another Tekken guy on there that I played with better and I got really good at. And I actually left off another. Man, there's so many good fighting game characters. I actually left off another
dude.
one.
It is really rough making this list.
I'm actually going to put, whenever I do, you don't have to put the picture, but when I do my other one, I'm going to do both because I play with them both the same.
Yeah. Who's the other guy in Samurai Showdown with the samurai? You remember he was he always put his stuff in the sheath,
The blue hair?
Yeah.
Yukio,
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good too. I liked him.
He was real good.
He didn't make it on my list, but
then you had Jinjuro, whatever, like in the later ones, like 2 and 3.
Yeah.
He was the one that was like the rival for Huamaru.
Yeah. All right. Grant. What number are we on? 7?
Yes.
Right? Yeah,
Yep.
7. All right, Grant. This is one of my favorites of all time. Ken Masters. Yep. Ryu had the, Ryuken, and he had the uppercut.
Yeah.
And Street Fighter 2, I can go back to one. I never played Street Fighter 1, but I played Street Fighter 2. And he was just always a classic go-to. And he's always been good in almost every single Street Fighter. Honestly, 5, 4. Yeah, he's been good in just about all of them.
They didn't really separate the differences between
character.
Until they got to Super Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
That's when so I never really played with him just because I thought Ryu was cooler.
Yeah.
And because they were basically the same up until that point, but I just never went to Ken.
Yeah, well, they kind of were the same in Street Fighter 2. I mean, honestly, they were pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah.
Besides the colors. But they advanced them in the next Street Fighters. They made sure Ryu was like the fireball guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then Ken was the uppercut guy.
Yeah.
And they changed their move set up some. All right, Grant, you're number 6.
My number 6. I'm going to have 2 of them here because I have to add one because I forgot about him. Because I played with him just as much as this one.
Who's that?
From Tekken. Law and Eddie Gordo. So
which one are you going with?
I'm going with both of them. Cheating.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
No,
yes,
you
I
can't. What's your number 6, dude?
This is my top 11. Nah, we're going to go with Law. We'll go with Law. Now I'll put Eddie Gordo in my honorable mention then.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't put him on my top 10, but he's definitely my honorable mention.
Yeah, no, dude, he's super cool because he was Capoeira guy. And
Yeah.
anyway, so Law was cool because I thought he was Bruce Lee, and he fought like Bruce Lee, and
Exactly like it.
yeah, and he was he was so good.
This what he
so
basically was
what
modeled after Grant.
exactly?
Bruce Lee. Did you know that?
Everybody did, like him, Fei Long, everything. I think like they actually like Bruce Lee's parents actually got Fei Long taken out of Street Fighter.
Yeah, the same thing with a Mortal Kombat character we'll talk about probably later, because I'm sure one of us has him on there.
Yeah.
All right.
What did I say? Bruce Lee's parents? I said Bruce Lee's family. I meant.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee's family got him out of Street Fighter. Took Fei Long out.
Yeah, Law's a cool character.
Yeah, no, I liked him because once I started playing with him, that's all I played with for like all the way up to like Tekken Tag. That's all I played. I played with him and Eddie Gordo. Dude, I was a monster.
Yeah. All right, Grant. My number 6. Hanzo Hattori.
Good.
From Samurai Showdown 2.
You didn't go with Galford?
Nope. Dude, this guy, this little teleportation stuff. Oh boy, I could mess some people up.
Return to the log.
Yeah, I used to destroy people in the arcade, dude.
Yeah.
His pyro stuff, his teleportation, and invisibility stuff too. Yeah, I just love playing this guy.
He was super cool, man. He was cool looking.
Yeah, but he was one of the main. I mean, when it comes to like ninja and cool looking character in Samurai Showdown, he was the dude, man.
Yeah,
I love playing him.
Oh yeah,
Hanzo.
All right, Grant. Number 5. My number 5 is from Samurai Showdown. And it is Genan.
Genan.
Yep. So when I first played Samurai Showdown, he is the first character that I played with, and he is cheap. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, he's a cheap character. Like, he hits really hard, and setting up his moves was really easy and cheap way to do it. Like, so I remember being at the arcade, and just lining them up and laying them down, man, dude. And everybody's like, "Man, you're a wizard." I'm thinking, no, I'm just smashing. In my mind, I'm like, yes, I am. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm just hitting buttons, and that's basically all I was doing.
That claw attack, dude.
I know,
dude. Just so elite.
Dude,
it was just elite.
His super claw attack, like the hard one, it'd take off half your life.
Yeah. Yeah, he was ridiculous.
Yeah, he was nasty. And the thing about it is like they brought him back like in Samurai Showdown 2, and then like Samurai Showdown like one more, and then they never did anything with him again.
Yeah, he was a real cool character. I like him.
Yeah, man.
All right, Grant, my number 5. I had to put her on this list. Is Morrigan Aensland.
Oh yeah.
Many reasons why I like her.
Oh yeah.
But she first appeared in what is it? Well, the first Darkstalkers, what is it, Night Warriors or whatever? It wasn't the first one, but it came out, I think, 94 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But when I saw her, I always played with her as a kid, dude, because I thought she was like, how old was I? I was like 11 or something like that. I thought she was the prettiest thing ever, dude. But I used to play with her all the time.
You had a crush on her.
Those bat attacks, dude, unstoppable.
Oh, bat attacks. I thought you said breast attacks.
Those two. But yeah, just an iconic character in the Darkstalkers.
See, guys,
games.
These are the kind of characters that we want in the video games. That's it. That's all.
She's a succubus. I mean, it's like it's an easy design. There's nothing super creative about it.
Yeah.
You know? But it's an easy design, and it captures the eyes of men.
That's it.
All right. Grant, number 4?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Akuma.
Nice. Yeah,
so
Akuma's awesome.
Dude, was it Street Fighter? What Street Fighter was it where he was like the hidden character? I can't remember. It's one of the Street Fighter. I can't remember if it was Street Fighter 2, like the Street Fighter 2 Turbo. No, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. God, they had so many Super Street Fighter 2s, like it was ridiculous. But anyway, or Street Fighter 3, one of them. Whenever you played with him,
I think it was Turbo.
It could have been, but whatever it was, is he was overpowered, and he was just, man, awesome. So when they started putting him in the games, I started playing with him.
Yeah, I don't know if he was a playable character in Turbo, but I know he was in Turbo.
I want to say he was introduced before he was introduced early, and then they brought him back. I want to say. I
mean, he's just a cool character.
Yeah, no, dude. Like his Hadoken that would go like all over the screen, like he'd go like vertical and all. You can jump and do it. Like that, man, dude was overpowered.
The Capcom versus Marvel ones, I used to always bring him in.
Yeah, he's good.
Always bring Akuma in.
And he just looked
Part
cool.
of my team. Yeah, cool looking too. Great
Yeah.
character design.
Yep.
We're going to go back to my number 4. You already said it, but Terry Bogard.
Okay.
He is my number 4. Same thing as you said. Power Wave and Burn Knuckles and all that stuff, and just a classic SNK character.
Yep.
King of Fighters, Fatal Fury, and Street Fighter 6.
Yep.
But yeah, cool character, dude. Classic character. All right, Grant, number 3.
This is my favorite Mortal Kombat character, and this is who I always play with. He's still not number 1, but he's number 3 is Kung Lao.
Kung Lao?
Kung Lao is my favorite. I always play with him in every Mortal Kombat. His teleports.
Right. What movie is that? Which Mortal Kombat is that?
Which one?
On the picture on the right.
The far right?
Yeah. What movie is that? Is that the newest one?
I think that's like the one that just Mortal Kombat the movie.
Yeah,
like
the
one.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so I always play with him. The teleport. Like his little flying kick thing's cheap because you can like jump up in the air and like come down at an angle and stuff like that, and just throwing the hat on the ground and in the air and stuff like that.
I just do the hat all damn day.
Yeah,
that was my.
I teleport? I would teleport.
Damn hat.
I teleport all day. Love it though.
Yeah, Kung Lao is awesome. All right, Grant. My number 3 is Kazuya Mishima.
Okay.
Let me pull up that image. Classic Tekken guy. Same thing. Wind God Fist, all that stuff, and just a great character in the Tekken universe.
Really good.
Yeah, I like how they portrayed him in the animation too. He was really good in that. The older one, Tekken animation. But yeah, great character. And I think that's my final Tekken guy. Yep, final Tekken. All right, go ahead, Grant. Number 2.
My number 2 is Huamaru. So, by far, Samurai Showdown is my favorite game.
Yeah,
it's my favorite fighting game. And I wish, my God, I wish they would do more with it. Like bring it like they did bring it back like they did Mortal Kombat. Because Mortal Kombat was kind of floundering for a while before they did like
only
Mortal
thing
Kombat
they've done with
and all that.
Samurai Showdown is bring them as like hidden characters in other fighting games.
Yeah, they made a Samurai Showdown. They made one Samurai Showdown. It's just called Samurai Showdown, and it didn't get really well received, which I thought it should have. But they really need to do something. They really need to do something with this game, and they need to bring it back. Because this game right here, bring back all the old characters, all of them. Charlotte, Earthquake, Hanzo, Galford, all of them. But anyway, the reason why he's my number 2 is because I had Samurai Showdown on the Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I got tired of playing with Gen, I mastered this dude. And then after that, that's all I played with in every Samurai Showdown. I didn't even play with Gen and Samurai Showdown 2. I played with him. That's all I played with was him. And that's all I'll play with. I'll play with nobody else.
Yeah. Awesome character, dude.
Yep.
Awesome. My number 2, Grant, is one of the OGs, Scorpion.
Yep.
Dude, I can go back to Mortal Kombat 1. I mean, I played with him almost every Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 1, uppercut, throw the spear. Uppercut, throw the spear. Just waxing folks, dude. But, yeah, just iconic character. But, yeah, he was just always cool. Even in the crappy movies, he was cool. Like the original, or even the second Mortal Kombat. The original I kind of liked. But
don't say. Yeah, I'm about to say. We're about to have an argument right here.
The second one, he was
awful.
Yeah,
it's
awful.
Probably the worst movie ever made. Period.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah, Scorpion is one of my all-time favorites. Very cliche, but he's awesome, dude.
Yeah, no, dude. He was. So, let me ask you a question. Do you like this style of Scorpion, or do you like the human-looking Scorpion, like the one from like Mortal Kombat 1?
I like Mortal Kombat 1.
Do you like the human?
Yeah, I like this regular ninja look.
Gotcha.
I don't like all this upscale crap. I mean, it's still cool looking. Don't get me wrong. It's cool looking. Like, he has some better versions in like some of the newer Mortal Kombats, but I just like the old school ninja look because that's what I kind of grew up with.
Gotcha.
Same with Sub-Zero too.
Yeah, no, they and plus his fatality was super easy. It was like block up. That was it.
Yeah. Okay, Grant. Number one.
Number one, it's the OG of Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang.
Liu Kang.
You can pull up the picture. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hurry up, slow computer.
What's
Okay.
up? Yeah. Go ahead. Finish it.
So, whenever I played, again, when I got Mortal Kombat 1, I never played it at the arcade because, one, the line was always too long. It was just way too long. Because when Mortal Kombat 1 came out at the arcade, that's all everybody played. Like, remember, you'd go up there and you put your quarter down, but like, I got down, I got next, you know what I mean, or whatever. But the line was super long. But I played with him because he looked like Bruce Lee. I actually thought it was Bruce Lee. Like, I just thought it was in the first one because he looked more like Bruce Lee. Like, he didn't look like this. He didn't have all the headband.
Did he look like Bruce Lee?
No, I know. But what I'm saying is like, he didn't have all the. And Mortal Kombat 2 is when they put the headband on him and changed him up a little bit. They try to differentiate because I think they got likeness.
Just like this one, they add more armor.
Well, not only that, I think I read that they got likeness from Bruce Lee's family, like from his fighting style, because he had the fighting stance. You know what I mean? Like in the first one. So I think they got to pay some
Johnny
residuals.
Cage had Jeet Kune Do now.
Yeah.
He had that. Johnny Cage.
But what I'm saying is, so I think they had to change up the way he looked.
Yeah.
In the second one, because the first one was I think they had to pay some money for like likeness and imaging and stuff like that.
Yeah, that bicycle kick and all that stuff. Yeah, Liu Kang's awesome. All right, Grant, my number one. It's OG of all fighting games. Probably most cliche one you could put as number one. Who do you think that is?
The OG of all fighting games?
The OG of all fighting games. The most iconic character in a fighting game.
Raiden?
No, man. Ryu, dude.
Ryu, that's right. You're right. All right.
Dude, I played Street Fighter 2. I only played as Ryu majority of the time.
Yep.
Like on Super Nintendo, that's all I would play. In arcade, that's all I would play as. I play with Chun-Li too. That's actually one I would add her to runner-up too, because I like Chun-Li.
Mm-hmm.
But Ryu, dude, I mean, he's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he was good.
Still to date, one of the coolest characters in the fighting game, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, he is the most iconic. When you think of fighting games, he is the most iconic one. Yeah, he really is. Yeah, he really is. What's up, Nelson, man? You just missed the top 10, man.
Yeah, we just did top 10, dude. Don't worry, the video will be up. You want to take a look at it. But let's recapture.
Okay,
let's recapture our top 10.
We can recap it.
My top 10 was Hamaru from Samurai Showdown, Jin Kazama from Tekken, Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, Ken Masters from Street Fighter, Hanzo Hattori from Samurai Showdown 2, Morrigan Aensland from the Darkstalker fighting games, Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury and King of Fighters, Kazuya Mishima from Tekken, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, and Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Grant.
Mine was number 10, Orchid. Number 9, E Honda. Number 7, Terry Bogard. Number 8, Terry Bogard. I can't count. Number 7, Jin Kazama. Number 6, Law. Number 5, Ginan. Number 4, Akuma. Number 3, Kung Lao. Number 2, Huamaru. And number 1, Liu Kang.
Yep. Yeah, I like Ken too, man. Nelson. Ken is awesome. But he was my number 7. But all right, but that's our top 10, Grant.
All right.
Top 10. Let me close this up.